And what we're proposing in our document is for a proper just transition task force. It has to be put on a statutory basis. It has to be resourced. It has to be about making sure that the plans are in place when a decision is made to close a power plant. And it can't just be about training and the promise of a job. It has to be a transition to a job. The government's plan and what they proposed in their budget still isn't up and running. We saw the spectacle last week of ministers scrambling down to the Midlands because of the premature decision to close these two power plants with no strategies in place in terms of how any of the measures that were in the budget are going to be spent. We still don't have the retrofit programme. There was promise for €20 million. The minister says he has made available. That's still not ready to be rolled out. We don't have the details of it. And it has been a complete mess. So what we're saying to the government and what we're saying in our document is that we fully support the need to transition to a lower carbon economy. We want to see no new fossil fuel infrastructure in this state. We support obviously the banning of fracking in the south. We support the banning of fracking in the north. We don't want the importation of frack gas. We don't want any new drilling or exploration for fossil fuels. And we don't want to lock the next generation into fossil fuel infrastructure. We support investment in renewable energies, and our document sets out all of that.
We're facing a climate emergency and we need urgent action now to address that. Climate recognises no borders, so we need to be working on an all-Ireland basis. We need to be working with our partners in the EU and globally to address the climate emergency. Sinn Féin is totally committed to a zero-carbon Ireland. We want to see a transition to a zero-carbon society, but it has to be a just transition. It has to be on the principles of social justice and equality. It has to involve communities. Those workers who are currently employed in the fossil fuel industry need to be supported and to be front and centre of the transition.